Welcome to the Purposely Aligned Entrepreneur Podcast presented by Boss Girl Creative. This is episode number 435. Today, I'm talking about a must-try sales strategy. Now let's dive in. Have you already found business success but feel lonely at the top? Or do you feel like you're at a place in your business where others just don't get it? Or maybe you feel like you have to make yourself smaller in order for others to not feel less than. Or maybe just a little bit of all three? But with all that said, there is good news because I've been there and I see you, sister. I'm Taylor Bradford, the torchbearer of this podcast and sisterhood, and I'm here to lead and inspire you to stay purposely aligned in the success you have found and provide you with support, guidance, and a sisterhood to keep going. Because I do get it. Your business journey isn't meant to be traveled alone. So grab a notebook, your favorite pen, and a bevy, and let's dive into this together with this latest podcast episode. Welcome to the Purposely Aligned Entrepreneur Podcast presented by Boss Girl Creative and me. Hello, welcome to episode number 435. I am Taylor Bradford, the host of the Purposely Aligned Entrepreneur Podcast presented by Boss Girl Creative, and I'm so grateful that you are here to learn more about the must-try sales strategy that you may not currently be implementing in your overall sales game. Before I get into it, let's find out what's been going on in this week's social media headlines. Social media headline number one, Meta proposes a $14 a month charge for ad-free Facebook. How much would you pay for an ad-free Facebook or Instagram? Now, this proposal actually has more to do with what's been going on with Meta and the EU and the Digital Services Act over there, but it would be interesting, would it not? Social media headline number two, TikTok is also experimenting with an ad-free subscription offering, and this experiment could be related to the evolving EU regulations, just like in the last headline. Social media headline number three, Instagram rolls out the option to share stories with multiple group lists at once, a new way to lean into more enclosed group sharing in the app. Do you have this feature yet? Social media headline number four, X, formerly known as Twitter, adds subscriber-only DMs setting for a deeper engagement with the paying audience. A new update to help drive more direct connection between creators and fans who are already subscribed to you. And that wraps up this week's social media headlines. So let's dive into this week's topic, which is all about a must-try sales strategy that you may not currently be utilizing within your own sales strategy. So what is this sales strategy that I'm talking about? Well, it is a tactic that you need to be implementing for your clients that have already booked you at least once within whatever time period. So something that gets to be a little on the frustrating side in the wedding industry is that we are kind of a one and done type of industry. You get a client who is getting married, has recently been engaged, and they want your services, then they get married, and then they don't think about you moving forward. And there are some niches that do immediately get repeat business. Photographers would be one, maybe a baker would be another, but a wedding planner is not going to receive a repeat client, most likely. And rentals are another big one. And So what gets frustrating is you're just constantly not knowing who your next client is going to be because they're all one-off clients, or a lot of them are one-off clients. At Sugar Creek, we get really excited when we get repeat clients. So for us, a repeat client might be a corporate client, or is a client that realizes that we are more than just weddings and we offer other types of services. Like, think about us for your milestone moments, your gatherings, your birthday parties, your anniversaries. We are more than just a wedding rental company. And this one sales strategy for clients that have booked you is a super smart sales strategy that will help you to kind of bridge the gap between the client mentality of, I'm just using you for my wedding, I have no reason to use you in the future, to, oh my gosh, I didn't realize I could use you in the future. So this strategy works for clients that have already booked you and have already built that relationship with you. And so it's a letter. It is a repeat client sales letter. And the goal is to let your past clients know how they can continue working with you. And that's important, because if they can only see how they worked with you once, then they won't see how they could work with you in the future. Now, with weddings, again, a unique aspect to the wedding industry is that they spend a bunch of money at once for this grand party, right? And they don't think of spending that kind of money again, or most of them don't think of spending that kind of money again in the future. They don't have to spend that kind of money again in the future and host a grand event just as large in scale as their wedding. But they can think about using you for other things, like I said, milestone moments. So if you are also in the wedding industry, or if you feel like you are not getting repeat clients, this sales template strategy, this letter, is perfect for you. So I am going to read you what we utilize within Sugar Creek to help kind of adjust that mindset for our clients so that they can picture us and remember us moving forward. So my template obviously is geared towards Sugar Creek Event Rentals, but I think it gives you a great opportunity to realize how you could write your own letter, again, to a client that has already previously booked with you. Hi, client name. I hope married life has been treating you well. Your photographer, I usually write their name. Your photographer sent over your wedding gallery, and it is absolutely stunning. So much goodness packed in there. I hope you are reliving it all over again. I'm writing to you because it occurred to me that I haven't kept you in the loop in terms of how I can be of service to you, and I would love to work with you again if the opportunity arises. Obviously, if you have any friends or family members getting married or hosting a party get-together or dinner, I would be honored if you would forward my contact information to them. I've enclosed several business cards for you. My clients have also reached out to me to help them with a variety of services, and it would make my day if I could help you with any of these services as well. So this letter, pause real quick, time out, as Zach Morris would say in Saved by the Bell. This gives you an opportunity to expand upon what it is that you offer. So I obviously offer event rentals, but I have a lot of other things that I offer as well, which is what I'm about to go through. Time in. Event rentals and design services, hosting a backyard dinner party for your besties or your neighbors. We've got everything you could need: farm tables, chairs, dinnerware, flatware, decor, lounge suites, and more. Plus, we can help with overall design, flow, and logistics. Petite studio rental. Our petite studio, located inside our warehouse, is the perfect spot for family photos, announcements, you name it. Or if you want to host a small, intimate girls' night out party, we've got the perfect space for you. And then finally, I'm sharing with you the Tailored Home, which is an online Etsy store full of relove vintage items for your vintage living needs. While the main aspect of the tailored home is for us to share our cool finds while we're out treasure hunting, we also want to alert you to another service that we offer, which is room refreshes. You and I can work together to refresh a room in your home and get some of that Sugar Creek tailored style that you came to love so much in your wedding as part of your home. If any of these, either now or down the road, can help you, I would love to hear from you. Thank you again for your business, and I look forward to the opportunity to work with you again. And then sign your name, put your cell phone number, and an email address. This is a letter that you should be utilizing for clients that have booked you, especially if they're just one-off clients. But this tool can be utilized for any clients. Now, this strategy also works in our roofing business because how often are people putting roofs on their home? Usually in the DFW market, when there's a huge hailstorm or a huge windstorm, that's when they are fixing their home and getting new roofs. But how can we tell our roofing clients how they can work with us in the future? Referrals are our bread and butter. It is truly how we stay in business. Going out and door knocking is not for the faint of heart, but your referral traffic is the bread and butter of your business and should be the bread and butter of your business. So be comfortable, get comfortable making the ask to your clients about how you can service and help them in the future. And if not them, somebody they know, because that's huge. And if they give you somebody they know and that person books, make sure you go back and thank the person who gave you the referral. And I would take it a one step further and say you need to reward that person so that they continue to refer you business, whether that is a gift card, a dinner, a whatever it might be. Offering referral bonuses is a super smart sales strategy. So I hope this sales tactic gives you something to work with because it is powerful. It opens the brain of your client to thinking down the road, thinking more long-term on how they can continue that relationship with you. And it's not just a one and done. Get to know them out on their social media. Engage with them after they've worked with you so that you do stay top of mind. But this letter is gold and it should be utilized in your business. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you found it useful, inspiring, motivating, I hope you will consider sharing it with one of your business besties. And don't forget, I've got a book out. If you haven't grabbed a copy of that yet, go to bossgirlcreative.com/pillars book. That's pillars with an S book, and grab a copy. I have a Kindle version. I also have a print version. The book is called Pillars and Purpose: How to Build a Business That Works for You. I promise it is a holy grail kind of a book that you need in your business, whether you are a newbie or you are a veteran. It doesn't matter. This book will keep you on track to make sure that you have a solid foundation, solid pillars in your business so that you can last for as long as you want to play the business game. All right, until next time, I hope you have a great rest of your week. Oh, wait, before I go, thank you truly for your support of my own business journey and this podcast, The Purposely Aligned Entrepreneur. If you know another entrepreneur who is in the same business trenches, who has already found success but might be feeling a bit lonely in their journey, my hope is that you'll share this podcast and this sisterhood with them. Because this, what we do day in and day out, isn't meant to be done alone. Speaking of lonely, if you're ready to squash the business journey loneliness, stop what you're doing right now and join the sisterhood. Visit bossgirlcreative.com/sisterhood. I can't wait to see you in there.